back with the NBA Finals. The Warriors are 3-1, looking to close it out. We are 4-0 in our NBA Finals picks, and for this game, we're going to go ahead and back the Warriors minus the 5.5. Of course, Green is out. The line dropped from 8 to 5.5. When that happened, to me though, I kind of like that. I'm kind of a big proponent of teams finding a way to be extra motivated, and this is a really good reason for them to be extra motivated tonight to go ahead and get it done without one of their key components. And they're deep. This is a really good team. They play great team defense. I think they get it done tonight. I think they hold Cleveland down, and they go ahead and they light up the scoreboard at home. I like Golden State to win this game by double digits, and we're going to hit this one, and we're going to go 5-0 in the NBA playoffs. Let's talk about that game 4 real quick. Cleveland, some things they did well, others not so much, and it ended up hurting them. From the floor, they shot 47%, but only 24% from distance. They got up 81 attempts total, and that's kind of been the staple with this Cleveland team. If you can get them lower in their attempts per game, you have a really good chance to beat them. At least when after Lou took over, that seemed to be the case, and that held true in that game 4. They shot okay, from the perimeter, from the interior. They were great. They outscored the Warriors by 20 points, but they couldn't hit a three. Smith couldn't hit a three, really. Kyrie wasn't very efficient. LeBron was 1 of 5 from distance. They also didn't make many free throws. Like Thompson was 0 for 5, so they didn't do really well, shooting around 50% from the charity stripe, and you just can't win if you do that, especially against the Warriors. So I don't think they're going to be coming into this game 5 with a lot of confidence. I know they're going to play hard because they're character guys, but I think Golden State's just a bit too much for them. Speaking of the Warriors, in that game 4, they shot just 41% from the floor, but 47% from distance, and they knocked down 80% of their free throw attempts. And going into that game, why I liked Golden State was because in that game 3, they did not make their free throws, and they did not shoot well from beyond the arc. I did not anticipate for them to do that 2 games in a row, and they didn't. So I think that was the right call. Well, of course it was the right call because they won and they covered in that game 4. I look for them to do more of the same tonight. They're going to really hit the boards hard like they did in that game 4. They're going to go ahead and probably not be as efficient in the paint as Cleveland is as far as scoring, but that's not going to matter. They're going to move the ball. They're going to put up more assists. They held Cleveland to just 15 assists in that game 4. And I look for them just to play a great game tonight. So I'm going to take them minus the 5.5. I think that's the way to go on this game. Go ahead and take the Warriors here to finish it out and just not overthink this one. So that's my NBA pick, and I wish you guys luck on your picks today.